This week's edition of A Kentucky Hawkeye in Jarl Balgruuf's Court is brought to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And with Labor Day weekend coming up in just a few days, the last real big 3-day weekend of the summer, everyone's getting ready for their yard parties, their campouts, their cookouts, all the activities that they're going to do with that wonderful time with one another. So while you're getting everything packed up and ready and cooking up those burgers, grilling up those brats and hot dogs, and someone always has to bring the deviled eggs. Ever While everyone's stashing all of that food away, make sure you're bringing along plenty of beverage to help wash everything down, especially those deviled eggs. And that would be with the one, the only Diet Water. Not only does it have all of that great water taste and none of those dreaded water calories, it also has the benefit of while you're drinking it down, you're going to be able to make sure that you can drive everybody home safely after they imbibe all of those other beverages or if they eat too many deviled eggs. Make sure when you do it, it is the one, the only Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it is sold. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever we are time zone wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here in Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Wednesday night, which means our special behind the counter being made up by Virgil, the caramel cyborg soda jerk there. He's ready to make those hot fudge roda sundaes for you as we get ready to go into the weekly Skyrim serial where we are doing something a little bit unique here. I am role playing what could be the world's most difficult character to play or the most easy character to ever role play in Skyrim. Myself. I've been transported to the land of Skyrim and I am trying to find my way back home. Along the way, we have had to fight a couple of dragons. We've had gone into a dungeon or two. We've just found some things called Dragon Priest's Mask, which might be able to give us some insight on the magics of the Dragon Priest and the dragons that might help me get back home. So we're in the process of learning as much as we can about the dragons, dragon shouts, and these interesting magical masks that we have found two of so far. I have two House Carls with me as I become a Thane in a couple of different locations, and now we are going to try to see if we can find more of these dragon masks and more of these dragon shouts, so we can try to see if they contain a way for me to get back home. So, without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. Alright, we're all up and at it. Don't know how I learned the spell that causes this huge tent to come up, but I'm not going to argue. Doing some maintenance. Good idea there, Lydia. Oh, there you are. Valendra, getting yourself ready as well. Alright, are we ready to go? It's morning. Let's see if we can go find some more of those masks here. Or find some more stuff here that might help me get back home. Alright, let's make this go away. Your help is going to be deeply appreciated, Lydia, because you're right. I don't know much about what's going on around here. I do know we have a ways to travel for us to get to where this word is. Oh, really? All right. We'll just leap off down here. And let's head back down out of this cold snow. overlook over there. But according to our map, the next word that we need to find is over here. Quite a ways away, over by this place called Solitude. Not too far from Morthal, where we've been before. So I suppose we better make our journey. Go the other way, you said, Lydia? Okay. I'll take your word for it. You think it'll be a quicker route? All right. I'll take your word for it. Uh-oh. We got one of those troll things over there. He said, they do not like fire, you said, right? All right. Too far out. There we go now. Help me out, ladies. That was my decision, and we got rid of him before he got rid of us. All right. Go through the pass there. Okay. Whatever you say, Lydia. I am highly reliant on. Okay, that was a bear going that way, but at least they're going the other way. Looks all safe so far. We got some people fighting over here, it looks like. Looks like another red team versus blue team fight up here. One against three, hardly a fair fight. Something wrong? This is interesting. This is a dragon burial mound? This is where they're coming up from or something? Okay. At least that's what the legends have told you anyway. Okay. If you say so. I'll take your word for it there. What the? We'll help you out here, sir. Hey, I was trying to help you, buddy. Oh. He was picking bones on people and thought we were coming after him. Well, that's what I guess he gets. Is there anything of use? I'm not going to take their clothes or armor. I've got what I need for now. So, looks like you kinda got your own results there, didn't you? Okay, which way do we go, lady? Do we keep going straight this way? Okay. Uh-oh, we got spiders. Get them all? Get the last one? All right. All right, let's get the venom sac from these things. Supposedly, the alchemist paid decent money for it. All right, here we go. Okay, there's no more of them in here. Just follow the trail and watch up for animals. Well, okay, I can see why. Looks like we got a lion's den over there. Let's just kind of sneak by. Hopefully not get caught. The less animals we fight, the less chance we have of getting killed. We got wolves up ahead. At least one. There's another one right behind it. Let's go. Well, that's why I didn't let myself get surrounded. I went right after them. These are bigger than the average wolf. Poor guy. Wonder what the note says. Andril, I need you to go out and find the missing pit wolves. Before the next tournament, we lost too many during the last fights and we won't be able to train new ones in time. Find them and bring them back to Craig's Lane at once. Pit wolves, is that like in pit fighting with animals like cocks and stuff like that? Roosters, chickens and dogs? Only they do it with wolves. Oh, that's scary. All right, so if we follow this, it'll bring us to Riften. Home of beautiful trees and what was that? The Thieves Guild? Oh, supposedly the Thieves Guild. Let me guess, one of those groups that they talk about but they don't talk about. Well, I don't have any plans to mess with anything like that. But you said there's a carriage we can get, a wagon that we can use to travel over there. Sounds like a plan to me. All right, we'll just cut through and get there too. Why? Is something weird going on? Like you got some sort of protest going on, or are you doing some road work, street work, or something? Riffraff. Okay, fine. Yes, sir. I'm a little bit probably more educated than you. I know the difference between the north and gate and the south gate. Let me guess. The north gate is on the north side of the city. Come on, ladies, let's go. We'll take the bypass. Sheesh. Maybe we can get in this way. You got this one locked too? Yeah, rather than consider letting people into your city, or keeping it safe by letting one inside. Okay, whatever. He's acting kind of sneaky. I don't think we want anything. Okay, this city is definitely not on my most wanting to be revisited list at the moment, so let's just visitors tax. What's that for? Ah, forget it. This city's you guys make old time Southern politics look little league. In fact, instead, I'm just gonna scrape the dust off my feet and go somewhere else. Provided you can actually get inside the city. How about you take me somewhere else a little bit more hospitable? Oh, let's go to Morthal. That will work. Get us close to where we need to go. All right, let's go, ladies. No, I drink diet water. All right, let's go, ladies. Khajiit. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for that. Well, that took us a while. All right. So according to the map, we need to go this way, right, Lydia? All right, let's go. Oh, so that's what that musical plant is called. Nernroot. Oh, sorry, I missed that, ladies. Come on, let's go. We have some words to find. You mind catching up a little bit? I'd like to know what you're talking about. Unless you're all gossiping about me, of course. You say go down and across the bridge, and then we're going to be going through some non-road territory. Oh, we're just gonna walk cross country through some prairie or tundra or whatever you call it up here. Hopefully, it won't be long, and we're out of the snow range here again. This insulation on this armor isn't too bad. It's helped me keep my body heat inside, that's for sure. Okay, so we're going uphill, you said? That's where the map's going to take us? All right, sounds good. Something going on? Oh, it's one of those big crabs. You got it, Lydia? Wow, that was effective. You put them on ice for real. Good job, Valendra. All right. He said, look for the path. I think it's. Oh. Uh-oh, we got us a bear. Wow, he came out of nowhere. Well, I was exactly looking to fight a bear either, but he came out. Now I kind of see why. Wow, these guys are huge. Can't quite get the tusks out. I bet those are valuable. All right. I'm going to keep everything up here just in case. Don't worry, sir. We just got hit by a bear, so I was just being precautious. I'm not trying to threaten you. All right, looks like we got stuff across the water. Is it coming our way? Yes, it is. Nicely done. We got more up ahead, though. See if I can chase him off. Nope, he's coming. Is there another one? Have we got them all? All right, let's get their hides. All right, I'm keeping weapons all the way up. I'm not taking any chance. All right, looks like it's up this way. Follow the cairns, right, Lydia? Follow the cairns. Oh, some sort of tomb complex, it looks like. I'll take your word for it. I don't think I've been anything dwarven yet, have I? Let's go inside, see what we can find. Sneak mode. Good idea, ladies. I see a ghost. Looks like he's holding some sort of guitar or banjo or something. Trooper, is that you in disguise? And nope, it's a ghost. But this I know. It's one of those claws. Oh, it'll open the door for us. Good. Uh-oh. I think I just woke up something I didn't want to. Nice move there, Lydia. We got two over here. All right. I think we're good. Anything here we want to look at? Not really. Yeah, I would kind of agree. But I need to find that word of power. Uh-oh, careful. There's one of those funny stones you told me about, Lydia. All right, let's be careful. Nothing there. All right, let's keep going carefully, cautiously. Gonna pull the chain. I don't know if we'll wake anything up, but be ready. There's the guy we saw before. Now he's gone. It's like a ghost or something. He went that way. Spider. Thought I saw another one. There he is. That fire trick seems to work real well, Valendra. Thank you. All right, let's get the venom sac from him. All right, which way do we need to go? All right, that leads to something. And this leads. What's that? Looks like some sort of chest in here. Let's see if I can get it open. Either I'm getting better at this, or that was an easy one or the other. I don't know which it is, ladies, but I'm not going to argue. All right, let me through. We need to go this way. It's another one of these noisy doors, so be ready, Lydia. Oh, you're on the other side. How'd you get there? More importantly, incoming. Get him before he can reload. That spin move you taught me, Lydia, worked real good. Do you have anything of interest? Arrows could always be good. We'll check that book out later. Careful. Valendra, are you okay? I thought I missed it. All right. I'm not going to take any chances here. That one looks too alive. And crap, I am out. That's right, I'm out of bolts. I need to make some. So let's do the next best thing. Yep, I thought it was one. Yeah, me too. All right, let's go with the bow for now. Looks like, yeah, we just came back in a circle. All right, so which way did I miss a turn here? Should I have taken a left turn at Albuquerque? Old joke back where I'm from, Lydia. Ladies, let me through. All right, did I miss a doorway somewhere? Or a handle or something? Okay, here we go. I just didn't see it when we were in here before. Careful. Funny looking stone at the bottom. Spider. All right, let me give you some room to get in. Help me out here, ladies. Good job. Let me get the venom sacks from these fellas. All right, now, let's see what we got here. Potion. Okay, it looks like that used to be something. We got a ring pole there, but what does it go to? Ooh, we got a long well down there. Some leather strips could come in handy later. That's a dead end. That's a dead body. Someone left some stuff behind. And this is a dead end. Which means the only other way to go is... Wait a minute. It's a bit irregular down there. Yeah. That's a tunnel. So I wonder... All right, everyone stay back. Don't stand on the grate because I have a feeling it's going to open up. Yep. All right. Put your weapons up. Yeah, who knows? All right, I'm going to jump down, be ready with the rope in case I don't find anything. Oh, I found something. All right. Hack slash. Yeah, I heard these Draugr coming at me. Ah, shoot. Get that arrow back. Oh, we got someone up above. And he's up too high. We're below his radar. All right. Okay, we need to go up here. It looks like. Uh-oh. Incoming. Keep him busy. All right. Let's get... Who knows what we're going to see next here. All right. Oh, one of these things. All right, ladies. There's a chain at the other end. I bet that shuts it off. Wait right here. I'm going to try something. Let's put one of these shouts to good use. Yeah, I think we made the right choice with the tree. Yeah. All right, before we do anything else, everyone, we got someone who's not playing by the rules here and is trying to get us to do something that we shouldn't do. Roy Dude 11, you have just triggered the band spatula. In the mortal words of the philosopher, bye-bye. The band spatula, thanks to Virgil, has done its job, and now back to our regularly scheduled Skyrim experience. All right. So I'm going to try to use the whirlwind shout that they taught me to get through this. All right. Ready, set, go. Wood! Ah, for once, when you least expect it, I was right. And it worked. More importantly, the shout worked. All right, let's head back up. Yes, I do. And one of them is surviving places like this. Your help, lady, has been invaluable so far. A potion here could come in handy. I don't see a lock, but it's not moving. Interesting. What's that, Valendra? It's got a magical seal on it. And that will not let me get into it. Okay. So I guess we take this alternate route. All right, this could be Draugurville. Let's be careful. And the sword doesn't do the magic thing anymore. You say I have to recharge it. They don't it doesn't last forever. How do I do that? That's what the soul gems are for. Okay. Depend. Oh, that's right. These have the souls of other things that have animals that have lived. What? Not just animals? It has people souls in them as well. Oh, not these. Only the black soul gems. Okay. I don't think I want to mess with those. That does not sound right. So I can use this one here to get it back up to power. Okay. All right, looks like it's ready to go. But I'm going to go back to the bow while we sneak. And switch back to that if we need to. I don't like the looks of that. Oh, yes, I did. Fortunately. Some more of those gems there. I suppose I better go fetch them. Be careful for the funny stone over there. Potion. A sword I can sell. Oh, a scroll. We'll check that out later. Oh, we got another one of these guys over here. I'm getting pretty good with this sword. All right, let's go. What do we got here? Whoa, that went pretty easy. All right, let's see if I can get in this one. Oh, this one's being a little bit more challenging. Whoop, almost had it. Nope. Smooth over just a little bit. There. All right. We found some good stuff there. Let me through. Thank you. Now, what do we have here? Uh-oh, we got something waiting for us there. What the? I'm I might be until I can find a way to get you back in here with me. I thought I heard someone from behind. Thanks for the warning. Got another one here. There you are. Go down. Not today. All right, now. Nope, that opens up. Oh, that opens up both. Okay. Yeah, I'm all right. All they hit was armor. Let's see if they have anything of interest on them. Stuff that I can, that way maybe we can sell somewhere. They were lying in wait for us. Whoa. Careful. Some sort of trigger of something. Probably someone triggered it before, and that's why all the blood is here. Right, Lydia? I am learning from you. See, Lydia? I may not be from here, but I'm learning from you. I hope you're proud of me. Anything in here? Nope, we're good there. Are they hiding anything back here? Nope, I don't see anything either. All right, let's go down. All right. There's that ghost we saw before, the one I thought that was Trooper with his banjo. Is this you? Just some coins. And a book. He's gone. Yeah, I thought it looked like Trooper from a distance. Especially when he was holding that instrument. It looked like it was, I thought it was guitar first, then I thought banjo and thought of Trooper. So I don't know what he was holding. All right, there's nothing else here. Let's see. Let's head back. We may just have to backtrack. Maybe there is no word of power here. Maybe the Graybeards were wrong. There he is again. All right, Trooper, since I don't know who you are, I just go ahead and keep calling you Trooper for now. Do you have the magic key for the magic spell for this door? Ah. Looks like it needs that claw key that we found earlier, and he disappears again. All right. Let's get this thing out. Where is it in my pack here? All right. It was this one. And the patterns are hard to see. It looks like wolf, dragon, wolf? Or something. No, that's a hawk or an eagle. Okay, so we already have the wolf. It's not that. Yeah, it's this bird of prey. It's the hawk. And another wolf, it looked like. All right, let's see if I'm reading it right. Let's put the claw in and see what happens. It worked. All right, let's head in and look inside. Okay, we got company. Looks like we got to run some sort of gauntlet here. Here they come. Another one. Who's next? Feel like I'm in a gauntlet match. Oh, you're going to sneak up behind me, huh? Here comes the next one. Olaf. Who's Olaf? Oh, you guys are trapped in there. No wonder I'm in trouble. Is there any way to open this? I don't see it. Okay, here come the big guns. I'll take the low one. You take the high road. And I'll try to get there as soon as I can. All right, got him. Here comes the cavalry. I hear the word, but I'm busy. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, ladies, you got to join us finally. You found a way through. Oh, no, you don't. You guys like to sneak up, don't you? All right. Where are we going, Trooper Ghost? Is this who we're waiting for? Oh, you're a bard. The ghost of a bard. All right, ladies. Triple team, let's go. I don't know who this Olaf is, but he's no snowman from a Disney movie. All right, now what, Ghost Man? What's happening now, Ghost Trooper? Oh, it's a lute that you're playing. So evidently you're not the ghost of Trooper, which is good, which means Trooper's alive. I don't know about me. I don't. This might be heaven or something else at this point. I don't know. Ooh, that's a nice little axe. A key and a coin. But right now, what you find over here? Oh, you found a bag of gold coin. Good job, Lydia. All right. Yeah, you go ahead and search them down there, Valendra. I'll be down in a moment. I have a word to learn. Nah. This goes with the whirlwind sprint. So it seems. Would nah. All right, you said there's something you wanted me to check out? These all have basically the standard weapon stuff that we've already gathered before. Oh, those big soul gemmy things. A linen wrap, and more importantly, another juice bottle. All right, let's see if there's a way out of here. We need to head back to the Greybeards. Ah, this key worked. Surprise, surprise. Oh, nice little battle axe there. Another juice box. A coin purse. And what do we have here? Some old Nord stuff. All right. Looks like this might be the way out, ladies. All right. Carefully work our way through. All right, and now we are where? Oh, wait. This is where we came in. All right. Let's get out of this place. I've had my fill of Draugr for the moment. All right. Now, let's head back to the Greybeards. Let's travel there. Get us a word. Meanwhile, on High Rothgar. All right, we're finally here. My trip took a lot longer than I anticipated. All right, well, we got out of that place. Master Einharth. I need Master Arngeir if he's awake. Yeah, it would probably be hard to do. All right, it is late. Why don't we get some sleep? Oh, is this Master Arngeir? Master Arngeir, I found the word of power that you directed me to before. Have you sensed any others? Okay, let me take a look. And it is here. A place called Autumn Watch Tower. Okay. It's out by that alchemist shack and by Arvisid. So it's not far from here. So I can head right down there and make the quick trip. Sky be with you. All right, let's get some sleep. And with that, let us level up because we are getting sleep. 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 10. Here we go. Anything that we want to build up. Hey, Prax, good to have you here with us. Alchemy, not really working alchemy too much right now. Sneak, we might want to work up on that. Backstab. Muffled movement? Sure. Anything that makes us less noticed. Since we are wearing lighter armor, we can sneak a bit. Any promotions here? Increase light armor by 40. Anything I can improve here? No. Nothing I can improve here. What about up here? Okay, we can do devastating blow. Oh, we only had one perk, so that's going to be it. All right. All right, now let us get some sleep. All right, let us go. We have a word to find. Out of respect, we'll let Wolfgar and Brother Bori go first. All right, how we doing, Lydia? All right, let's move forward. We don't have too far to go. Do not interrupt the meditations. And let us head back down the mountain. Oh, wait a minute. Before I do that, there's something I want to look for inside here. Do you guys have any kind of library here at all? Haven't looked on this side of the building yet. Books all over the place. About ruins. That's not probably going to help me. Okay, here's your dining hall. The Dragon War, that could be of interest. To read. Nope. No library. I was hoping you guys had some sort of library here. I guess you do everything by oral history and shouting. All right. It was worth a try. All right, let's head down. Let's go see if we can find another one of these words. Nice and peaceful up here, but it's so cold and the air is so thin up here. I suppose if I was up here long enough, like the brothers at High Rothgar there, I'd probably get used to it. Wonder if I should do high altitude training up here. Don't worry about it, Lydia. It's nothing that you would understand. It's kind of a scientific process and theory for warriors and athletes to try to do to make themselves stronger for in a kind of an adverse environment, which would make them even stronger in a quote unquote normal. Has to do with oxygen and red blood cells and stuff like that. And I don't think you people know anything about those yet. So I won't try to confuse you or worse, try to act like I'm some fuddy duddy with trying to look super smart in front of you. All right, good. Let's keep moving. Autumn Watchtower. Like maybe some old guard tower or something? Interesting. Why would a dragon word be there? But I guess why would a word of power be anywhere for that matter? But there is one thing that is bugging me. Yeah, lady, it's something. Yeah, something's bugging me. It's those cultists that attacked us when we got the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. How they attacked us when we were as soon as we came down off the mountain to give them the horn and get officially recognized as the Dragonborn. They said something about me being a false Dragonborn and that only the true Dragonborn could claim the title or something. But they sensed me, so wouldn't the Greybeards sense if there was another one around? Yeah, maybe we should investigate into that further. Because when you were there, Lydia, when we went up there the first to High Rothgar the first time, they said that a new Dragonborn and they gave the impression that I was the only one that they had sensed. So don't know. But it is a little bit confounding. So let's go find this word. And then maybe check a little bit more into that. I'll take another look at that note that I found on them. Because I think it said that they had sailed her somewhere or somehow somewhere. I can't remember what port it was, what city, but it's worth finding out. All right, but first, let's get us a word because I'm hoping it may be a false hope or a fleeting thing, but I'm kind of hoping that I'll find the that one of these shouts maybe lets me shout myself back home. But until then, we'll keep looking. We'll keep learning about this Dragonborn stuff, about these dragon cults and dragon priests and dragon this and dragon that. Heck, I'll use Puff the Magic Dragon if it'll get me home. Where's Peter, Paul, and Mary when you need them? No, Valendra. I'm currently the Dragonborn. I'm not a Jeweler, this isn't Dillard's. This isn't Macy's. No, don't worry, Velendra. You would not know who those people and where those places are. All right, so according to the map, we need to keep going south. All right. And as you seem to indicate it, Lydia, this is Critter Alley, so we need to be ready. Some sort of. Oh, it's a red team. I mean, Imperial encampment. Well, we've not done anything to make them mad at us, so we'll just keep on going by. Don't mind us. Just passing through. All right, so what's going on? What's going on here? Someone's attacking the soldier. Well, that seemed to take care of that. Imagine that, a bunch of bandits foolish enough to camp next to an Imperial encampment. They got anything of value on them? Borax, maybe. What about this one? Lockpick and a sword. Wind chimes? Oh, bone chimes for people to walk into as an alarm. Ah, smart little idea. If we may have to consider doing that in the future. All right, now, distractions gone. We need to go down here further south, it says. All right, looks like some sort of bear up there. So let's keep over to here for now. All right. Let's take a look on our map here. Oh, we're going the wrong way. We need to head this way. Looks like we're going to go right into... What the... One of those Atronach things. Someone lose control of their critter. What they made magically appear. All right, come on. I saw bears over here. Got him right on the nose. One big swing. It's a lion. Saber cat. Nicely done, Valendra. Those ice spikes, quite powerful. All right, I think according to the map, we keep going. Oh, is that it there? Looks like something. All right, let's move in closer. Yeah, good idea. Might be bandits about. Sneak mode. Just remind me, one of these times here soon, I've got to go make or buy some bolts. Okay, nothing here. Flowers. Looks like someone's been here. Everything's cold. It's been a while. Let's see if anyone looks like someone set up some sort of camp here. Yeah, some sort of hunting camp is what it appears. Anybody up here? I'm not looking to steal. I'm just trying to find something else. That book could be interesting. All right, we need to head that way, it looks like. All right. So, how do you get up there? There's something connecting here. Let's go see. Sound for y'all. I'm sorry about that. I thought you had game sound. All right, back to our regularly scheduled program. Be careful. I'm not looking to murder and steal. Just looking for those words. Again, another encampment. People. We got us a dragon. We got us a dragon. Where's he going? He's crash landed down there. Let's go. Not let him get away. All right, let's check him out. What he can before he goes up in the flames. Your soul is mine. That was close. I think we literally caught that dragon napping. Standing over whoever this was. Here. And now I hear the word again calling to me. Yeah, it's chilly. Let's get out of here. It's like it's starting to blow up for a snowstorm. Let's go from one chilly place to another chilly place. Alright. Yeah, I agree, Liddy. It's chilly. Let's go. Yeah, let's get where it's a little bit warmer already. Alright, back to High Hrothgar we go. Get one more word and then we're going to check out a letter. You're not Master Archer, you're Master Boy. Master Hrothgar. Master Arngir. Well, if you're here. Master Arngir.
Sky, guard you.
I found the word of power you directed me to. Have you felt the whisper of any other?
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
All right then.
Sky above.
So, do you...
Voice within.
Sky above, voice within. You've not heard the voice of any other Dragonborns, you said, still, right? No, you haven't. Okay. That's what I thought. I just had an encounter with someone that kind of made me think there might be another, but now I'm not so sure. Alright, let's go where I can... No, we don't need to go there. Let's go over here. Let's sit down. Do a little bit of reading. All right. Interesting. My knowledge growing. That's a horrid thing. That makes Stephen King look like Walt Disney. Say that I really care about right now because when you said the Dwemer aren't around, right? Another scary town. You'll find a lot of books about the Dwemer. For a group that's not been around, they sure seem to have a lot of people interested in them. Olaf, a subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon, and dragon-killing king. Your legend lurid is and false. Your legend is lies, lurid and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. So ends the story of Olaf the Liar, a thief and a scoundrel we of Solitude commit to the fire. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year to burn a king who deserves it. Kind of like a homecoming? Or is this more like a Burning Man kind of thing? Myths of Sheogorath. Okay, that was crazy. Interesting. So that's what metal mages are like. Interesting chant there. Madman of the Reach, the Force. Heard that name thrown around a few times. A Sellsword's Guide to Markarth. We may be going there sometime. Come back to that other book in just a moment. Some more stuff about the... I've been finding a lot of books about the Dwemer. Man, this lady's quite vile, it seems. Alright, now let's come back here. The Dragon War. In the Merethic era, when Ysgramor first set foot on Tamriel, his people brought with them a faith that worshipped animal gods. Certain scholars believe these primitive people actually worshiped the divines as we know them, but just in the forms of these totem animals. They deified the hawk, wolf, snake, moth, owl, whale, bear, fox, and dragon. Oh, that would explain some of the symbols that we've been seeing on these dragon claw keys. Every now and then you can stumble across the broken stone totems in the farther reaches of Skyrim. Foremost among all animals was the dragon. Ancient Nordic tongue, it was Drakon. Occasionally, the term Dovra is used. But the language or derivation of that, like in Dova, like the Dovahkiin that they call me. But the language or derivation of that is not known. Using either name was forbidden to all except the dragon priests. Grand temples were built to honor the dragons and appease them. Many of them survive today as ancient ruins haunted by Draugr and undead dragon priests. Well, we've run into two of them so far. Dragons, being dragons, embrace their role as god kings over men. After all, were they not fashioned in Akatosh's own image? We have to learn about this Akatosh, it looks like. Were they not superior in every way to the hordes of small, soft creatures that worship them? For dragons, power equals truth. They had the power, so therefore it must be truth. Kind of a might makes right kind of mentality, sounds like. Dragons granted small amounts of power to the dragon priests in exchange for absolute obedience. In turn, the dragon priests ruled men as equals to the kings. Dragons, of course, could not be bothered with actually ruling. In Atmora, where Ysgramor and his people came from, the dragon priests demanded tribute and set down laws and codes of living that kept peace between dragons and men. In Tamriel, they were not nearly as benevolent. It's unclear if this was due to an ambitious dragon priest, or a particular dragon, or a series of weak kings. Whatever the cause, the dragon priest began to rule with an iron fist, making virtual slaves of the rest of the population. When the populace rebelled, the dragon priests retaliated. When the dragon priests could not collect tribute or control the masses, the dragon's response was swift and brutal. And so it was the Dragon War began. At first, men died by thousands. Ancient texts revealed that a few dragons took the side of men. Why they did this is not known. The priests of the 9 divines claimed it was Akatosh himself that intervened. There's that name again, Akatosh. From these dragons, men learned magics to use against the dragons. The tide began to turn and dragons began to die too. The war was long and bloody. The dragon priests were overthrown and dragons were slaughtered in large numbers. Their surviving dragons scattered, choosing to live in remote places away from men. The dragon cult itself adapted and survived. They built the dragon mounds, entombing the remains of dragons that fell in the war. They believed that one day the dragons would rise again and reward the faithful. Well, I suppose we've had a busy day. Let's get some rest. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to look for. If I still have it. Here it is. Board the vessel Northern Maiden docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm. Then begin your search. Kill the false dragonborn known as Ribaldo before he reaches Solstheim. Return with word of your success, and Mirek will be most pleased. So he does not want me anywhere, near Solstheim. I wonder why that is. Perhaps this cult feels threatened for his cult. Let's get some rest. And tomorrow we head to Windhelm and all places beyond. Alright, good morning, everyone.
I heard they lived their entire life without uttering a single word. Can you even imagine?
Ready to go, Lydia?
Thane,
Alright, shall we go?
let's go.
Alright, let's go. Valendra, we're heading out. Hello, Master Wolfgar. Time for us to leave. Now, where is this other new word that you told us about? Oh, where did you mark it on my map, Master Arnke? It's not on the map here. Alright. Well then, let's go. We'll ask him about it later. Let's head out once again. Towards Windhelm. There's Whiterun there. I'm wondering if maybe we should drop some stuff off or sell it on our way there. What do you think? Alright, we can. I think that's a good idea. Should we go to Whiterun first? Maybe drop off some, sell what we can, and then drop off the rest? Okay, that might be a working, that could be a working plan. Alright, now, get down this mountain first. Hopefully we don't run into anything. I'm curious about these cultists. And who is Mirak? Or what is Mirak? Some god? Some idol? One who fancies himself a dragon priest? Or has one of the old dragon priests come back from the dead? Either way, we need to find out. He sent people out to kill me and you two while they were at it. And that doesn't sit with me very well. In fact, the way they are dressed and all that reminded me of that cult that tried to invade my hometown growing up. Not necessarily reassuring. Alright, let's hurry down. We have a path to investigate. All right, now let's keep moving. So he must be really threatened by me if he was trying to send people to knock me off. He didn't hire one of those assassins like some of those that we've run into so far. Yeah, the ones with the interesting black, red, and black leather combinations. I don't know if there's... You'd think they'd want to do something to blend in rather than something that makes them stand out, unless they want you to know that they're coming to kill you, and who it is that's killing you, I don't know. Yeah, those ones that we've run into before, Lydia, the ones you called the Dark Brotherhood. And what is Solstheim anyway, Lydia? Oh, it's an island to the north of here? North of Skyrim? Okay. Have you ever been there before, Lydia? Haven't? Well, neither have I, but it looks like there's a possibility we may be going there. So let's head back home to Whiterun. Then we'll take us a little trip. Windhelm. Find out who it is that wanted to take me out before I could get home. Other than being murder, yeah, a little bit on the rude side. I would definitely say. Alright. Let's take the standard shortcut. Head out from Iverstead for now. Oh yes, Lydia, I know. Both people inside any cult or a sect for that matter sometimes can go a little bit overboard on things. So yeah, we're gonna have to be careful. But the fact that he does not want me to come to Solstheim kind of tells me that, yeah, maybe I need to go there. If anything, find out what is so important that he does not want me. The newest Dragonborn, anyway. Find him. Has me more than just a little bit curious, yeah. That. Okay. Will-o'-the-wisp. Careful following them, they lead you into traps. Okay. Whoa! You don't want her around? Okay. Got some pretty. Alright, which one is she? It was this one.
I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Okay, that was an interesting experience. What happened to those little white things that were flying around? Ah. And now they're gone. There we go. The other one go. There were two. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it. Get to Whiterun. I want to see how much of the stuff I can sell off. Whoop, wrong way. Yeah, I recognized it, Lydia, as soon as I made the turn. This is the one we want. I'm learning, Lydia. I'm learning. It's taking me a little bit of time, but I'm figuring this out. Besides, I might want to take the time to either buy some bolts, or more importantly, learn how to make some crossbow bolts. Yeah, I am getting pretty good with that bow. Think I'll be fine with just the bow and not the crossbow? Okay. We'll see. Alright, now let's make sure we don't get pushed off an edge by one of these billy goats here. As we make it through the snow once again. won't be too much longer. We'll be back below the snow line again. But because you are right, this is the quicker route to Iverstead. The route we took last time. And despite the cold, it's a lot less hazardous. Until we get down to where it's warm again, then we'll run into the usual ghost dogs and wolves and saber-toothed cats and everything else. Although I'm finding myself surprisingly more and more skilled with these weapons. Yeah, maybe they take some time, maybe make sure they're all, the ones we're gonna keep are all repaired up. What's that, Valendria? I should consider learning how to enchant some? I suppose I could try to do that. A little bit more. Oh, different magics affect different groups differently? How so? Oh. Like, where'd you come from? I didn't think he came out of nowhere. Anyway, as you were saying, lightning affects mages? Oh, we got wolves up ahead. I'm just getting it out.
Every time I think about what happened to Rongar's wife and daughter, I'm glad we gave Movarth and Alva what they deserve.
Yeah, so am I, Lydia. So am I. All right, swing.
I have to admit,
Two swings.
disappointed.
Disappointed I didn't let you have a chance at him, Valendria. Alright, I'm keeping the hammer out till we get down here. That Sinkajit guy.
What does this mean to combine magic? Magic plus magic is still magic.
Wise words, Mike. Wise words indeed. Alright, let's go. Uh-oh. Wolf ahead.
Come on.
It's coming for us.
I'm sorry,
Ah,
but you left me with no choice.
Lydia, you got in there before I did. Sneaky. Well done. Alright, now. Head to Whiterun, let's sell some stuff. But we don't just sell there. Maybe we can get rid of some stuff in Windhelm. I would imagine they have people that want weapons and clothing and stuff as well, right? Yeah, we can certainly give them a peek and find out. That is for sure. So, get inside there. How are we doing for time? Oh. Still got half a day. That'll give us plenty of time to get rid of some stuff and maybe head toward this Windhelm. Some of those vigilants, aren't they? The vigilants of Stendar? don't like those demonic bad gods, right? The Daedra, you call them? So the Aedras are the good gods, the Daedras are the bad gods, kinda, sorta. What you explained to me before? They go after the people that support the bad ones? Okay. Almost kind of like a walking inquisition or something. Alright, let's see what she might be willing to buy. She was out here. Alright, let's go inside.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Alright.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men.
Alright, maybe we can arrange for some trade on some stuff.
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Maybe a little bit of both. Alright, now what do I want to actually keep? I've been gathering a lot of ancient Nord stuff. Steel stuff is nice too. I got sword, axe, hammer, great sword. I don't know, these ancient battle axes are nice. These ancient Nords have a nice look to them. I think we'll go with those. So, but, alright. So, I don't need this many of them. So let's get rid of that. Sell that. I don't need all these bows. Oh, you're already out? Okay, at least we got rid of some.
Good doing business with you.
Oh, while I'm thinking about it.
We've got small weapons as well. Looking to protect yourself or
Do you
deal
have
some
crossbow
damage?
bolts? Yes, you do. Alright, that'll work for now. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's head out. Alright, she's not here. Let's go over here, see if this guy specializes in bows and stuff. Maybe I can get rid of some of these bows
Let
to
me know
him.
if you see anything you like. Hello, friend. In the market for some hunting supplies?
Maybe I'm want to see
What
if
are you
you're
hunting?
into it.
Never mind. I don't want to know.
Don't worry, I'm not a one of those mercenary types. Alright, would you be interested in some bows? Maybe a couple of daggers. Keep this one since that's the one I made. Alright. Let us Alright, we got rid of some stuff.
Thank you very much for your business.
Oh, well, I'm
High-grade
thinking
and
about it.
Orc-worker. An archer, huh? I've got just what you need.
Do you have any crossbow bolts? Yes, you do. Let us get some. There, that should do the trick. Now maybe can I sell you some more stuff? Alright, I want to keep the ancient Nord stuff. Own stuff here. That. Alright. Those. Keep that one. I'm going to get some practice myself in enchanting. Thank you for your sales, sir.
Farewell.
Alright, let's head out. So what we can, then we're gonna probably drop off the rest here. People here in general stores tend to want stuff, and I may have some alchemy stuff for this lady here as well.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed.
Alright,
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
well, I don't have any sisters to sell. Would you be interested in some of this
A
stuff?
bit of this and a bit of that.
Alright. I didn't realize I had that one. That might be better than these others. Keep the staffs for now. Ebony war axes, nice. Hang on to those for now. Alright. Maybe I can unload some of these things that I don't need here. Like this helmet, these boots. Alright.
Do come back.
Oh, I will. Don't worry. Alright. Now, let's go next door. Visit our friend, the alchemist.
Got a pretty good stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Yeah, I need to use your... Oh, it's being used. I'll be back later. Alright, I want to talk to this Far Ingar. Okay. About, I want to use his fancy table. I may need to get some of those soul gem things from him. Do I have any that are charged up? For lack of a better way of stating it. Got a few.
So angry, can hardly stand it. Father promised me a new dress days ago. Now where is it?
It takes a while to make a dress, Dagny. You have to be patient.
But I don't want to be patient. I want my dress right now. Father promised.
All you ever do
Boy.
is complain about what you want. You're a spoiled baby.
I'm going to tell Father you said that.
Spoiled rotten brat, it sounds like. Alright, where's this foreign guy? Is that him over there? Hate to bother you in the middle of your meal. I had a question for you.
Good to see you.
Will make you an easy target for an enemy assassin. You should have told me first.
Damn it, woman, I'm the Jarl.
What you got for sale?
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Not a mage, at least not yet, but I'm at least interested. That's quite a bit. We'll see what I can do with what I've already got.
You take care of yourself.
It's okay.
Never stop me from trying.
Okay, I'm gonna borrow your enchanting table here for a bit.
I need to convince my brother to do more for the war effort.
Can I disenchant anything else from this stuff here? Oh, I got all sorts of things I can learn from here.
Not asking him to defy the power, just to open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion to turn his thought. You're his student.
Yes, I'm learning a bunch of things here.
You have something to say to the Jarl. Say it with your own tongue.
Alright. Interesting. Alright, I don't want to do anything with this. Keep these necklaces going. That was interesting.
Balgruuf, my Jarl. A word.
What is it?
My daughter Adrian wants to forge a new sword for you. Now, it wouldn't be a Skyforge.
Very cool. Now,
She really is quite gifted.
All right, yes.
can I
Make the necessary
improve on what I've got
As
here?
you say, my Jarl.
For example, this Warhammer. It's probably the one I want to use the most. I can use this. Create some fire. Any animals I can use. Or do the soul captures on. I dub the Firebrand. Wow, and that's all there is to it. Interesting. Now,
My lord, our provisions are running
other
low.
weapons here.
Our stores of meat, wine, grain are already
great sword at, or is that already his?
Since Ulfric's store closed up last year,
It does.
the cost of goods has doubled. Only more coin will find
As do the battle axes.
I can scarcely afford to pay the guards.
You know how you do that? I think we'll just see if we can make them. But first,
Yes, my lord.
shall we not improve our armor? All right. So, starting out right now. Call these. Ah. My hands. What about the boots? Oh, I should have called them the talons. No, that what's what we'll do. Here, the boots. Where's my endurance? Call these. The talons, because they'll be like the claws of my feet if I was flying like a real hawk. And now, the armor itself. We'll do that. Use this one. Since this is the belt and the breastplate, we will call this after Ecclesiastes 6. Breastplate of righteousness and the belt of truth. Anything else I want to do? I'm not going to be wearing the helmet now because I have this mask on instead. And my cloak is already enchanted, it looks like. So, I think I'm done for now. But I want to look at my weapons again. The ones I want to keep Oh, that's right. Here's the great sword I'm going to be using. Favorite that. I got the battle axe, the frost. This does fire. And Firebrand is my soul stealer. And we got the bow and the crossbow. And in case I need it, I have staffs I can use as I build up my abilities. Alright. What time is it? It's still early afternoon. Let's go to the forge. Actually, I don't need to. I've got the weapons. Sure if I'll stick with the bound weapons or not. They're kind of convenient to have around, though. Alright, I think we can head out. Maybe try to sell some more of this stuff. Windhelm before we head out. Alright, let's go. Let us get the next ride to Windhelm. Alright. Rain's starting to clear up. That's going to make the traveling a lot nicer. Alright, let's go. What's that about Windhelm? Oh,
It's
they're really
good, we're friends.
embracing the
I
Nord
was
thing,
hoping
huh?
to find some way to thank you. I hope this does the trick.
Thank you, Valendra. So, a lot of people there don't like elves. They don't like, well, they don't like the Khajiit, and they don't like the lizard-like people. Oh, what do you call them? I can't remember what you told me they were. So, where'd he go? Oh, there you are. Sorry to take you from your coffee break or mead break, whatever it is, but I need your services.
Need a ride?
Yes, I'd like to hire your carriage, please.
Where do you want to go?
The wonderful, friendly town called Windhelm.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
All right, ladies, let's go.
Ever been to Windhelm?
Everyone load up.
The city in Skyrim by somehow. They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgramor himself.
Interesting. I read about this Ysgramor guy. Like, he's very interesting. Man, it is late. Alright, let's get inside. We're not gonna do anything else today.
Are you my gallant hero? Have you come to whisk me away to a life of adventure and romance?
Only if you want to be whisked away, Valendria. Let's head inside. Impressive door. See how impressive the city is.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You
Really?
can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Are you threatening her?
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave?
No, I don't hate your people at all. I don't hate anybody.
You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you.
It's like they were giving you some trouble.
Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one.
Yeah, I bet. Why would they think that you're a spy?
Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Ah, okay. It's one of they're acting like that. Okay.
Azura bless you.
That's right. Argonian, that's the name I was trying to remember earlier, Lydia. You were going to try to make me remember, weren't you? I understand. Alright, let's see. Alright, looks like this is a place to stay. Candlehearth Hall. It's not the Gold House, but it'll do. Is there anybody here running
You
your
want a
hotel?
drink?
What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Actually, neither. I'm looking for a room.
See you around, handsome.
It's good to be traveling again.
You got some nice meat hooks there. Makes for a damn good punch.
You think so? Alright. Who's in charge here? Anyone? Anyone at all? That's an empty room. I'm sorry, you're the one who's just talking to me. Everyone's asleep.
Some wine, please?
Alright, I guess we just pull up a bar stool spot here. And I'll just rest here for now. Good evening.
What?
I was just wanting to talk, that's all.
Alright, speak. I'll take on any challenger. All I need is a name.
What's going on? Are you like one of those people always looking for a fight or something?
I am. One of the best in all of Skyrim. Got a punch that'll break iron, and a chin like Skyforged steel.
Impressive. Beat anyone famous?
Definitely. I've beaten everyone you know, and people you've only heard of.
Well, it's mostly gonna be the only ones that I've only heard of, if at that, because I'm not from around here. Capable fighter, then you'd probably make a good soldier for either the blue team or the red team.
I know I'd make a good soldier. Just don't want to be one is all. Prefer to fight man to man with the tools the gods gave us.
Oh! You're an MMA fighter then. Okay. Interesting. Got any interesting combat stories?
Yeah, I got a story or two worth telling. I fought all sorts. Soldiers, miners, sellswords, and even a priest.
A priest? Tell me about that one.
Some old imperial priest. A cottonbelly from Cyrodiil come here to preach against the war. I found him in my seat one night, whining about the clouds. Something about not being able to see the stars at night. I said, "You want to see some stars? You keep crying like a thumb drinker, and I'll show you some stars." He stood up, but he didn't walk away. I didn't expect that. I said, doors that way, Granddad. But he never took the offer.
Okay, I think I can see what's happening here. Right?
He gets up real close, but I don't smell any meat on his breath. Then he looks me straight in the eye and puts his coin purse on the counter. 100 septims, he says. Next thing I know, chairs are being cleared on the second floor, and the old priest's rolled up his sleeves. We went at it for a good 10 minutes. I kept waiting for him to cheat me with his fancy magic, but the old Imperial took his beating like a Nord.
Sounds interesting. Well, with that, I need to get some rest. Sorry, I'm just not into that kind of stuff anymore. Let's get some rest here. Alright. At least I was able to get a little bit of rest sitting there. Okay, you're up too, Lydia? Oh, you must be the lady in charge. Are you the lady in charge here?
This here's Candlehearth Hall. Great rooms upstairs, and there's a bed for rent on the ground floor.
I see. Well,
enjoy your stay, and don't break nothing.
Like I would. All I did was sleep at your bar
Got some fresh
here all
baked
night.
bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat.
I've got my own food, thank you. Obviously, they're not a 24/7 operation. Alright. Let's see if we can find where the boat docks are. From where they were positioned when we came in on the carriage, I'd say they're this way. That's just more buildings.
Hi,
there.
mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please?
Sure, what have you got?
Not much, but I hope you like them.
Got a funny feeling about you. Buy everything.
Thanks. Thanks for talking to me.
Alright, I think by the way that everything's laid out, we need to go this way. Yeah, Lydia, why do I get a feeling that kid's either an orphan or just has one parent, probably just her ma, not her da. She's trying to make money for the family. Or maybe she's saving up to buy herself a new dress. I don't know. Kind of had that poor, pitiful orphan look. Alright, we found the docks. Now, we need to find the right ship. Let's try this one. Alright, who's in charge here?
Good morning.
So are you in charge of this ship?
I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
You got a music school there.
Farewell.
What about you? Are you in charge here?
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
Alright, you're the North Wind. That's
Until
not
next time.
the one I'm looking for. The one I said I was looking for is the Northern Maiden. Maybe it's you.
If you're looking for passage to Solstein, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
Are you, is the captain, in this ship the Northern Maiden?
Sure. Yeah, that's me. Why? Who sent you?
I was attacked by some cultists who came here from Solstheim on your ship.
Now, hold on. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know they were going to attack anybody. I don't even know how I got here.
How can you not know how you got here? You're the captain of the ship. You sailed here, right?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. It's not right losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
Oh, I disagree. Yes, you are. You are going to take me to Solstheim.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
Look, those cultists that came over on your ship, I don't know what they did to get you over here and all that. You're implicated in with this. They tried to kill me. I need to get to Solstheim. You are going to take me there.
All right, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
What do you mean by that? And we crashed. All right, so how far back is it going to take us? I wasn't constantly saving. It seemed like everything was working fine. Let's see where we are. We've been going for 2.5 hours here. All right, let's see where we are. Okay, it's taking us to here. Cool. That's not bad. Won't be losing anything, much of anything at all. Thank goodness. Okay. Lydia. Was she what I thought she was? Yeah, I think she's either an orphan or very poor family and trying to raise money.
Have you come to whisk me away to a life of adventure and romance?
You think that as well, Lydia? Yeah, she kind of had that feel, that kind of Orphan Annie feel to her. Yeah, it's an old story from back where I'm from, Lydia. You would be familiar with it. Although that story is as old as time.
Another day, another September.
Alright, we need to figure out which of these ships we want. Left or right? Let's go with this side. Alright, you're standing around watching. Are you one of those supervisory in charge types? In other words, what do you do here on the ship?
I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
Okay. Alright, looks like you might be doing the books. Are you in charge here?
Sorry, but I'm not looking to hire any more crew right now.
Are you the captain?
The North Wind is my mistress, and I'm her master. I don't tolerate any disloyalty. You looking for work? Got a sailor who thought running a gang of thieves would be more money than hauling my cargo. You make an example of that gang. I'll give you a year's worth of pay.
That sounds interesting, but I'm not really interested in that. You're not the ship I'm looking for. I'm needing to get somewhere.
Coward.
I'll leave you alone for now. Alright, so are you in charge here?
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gyaller.
Alright, which one is that? Is that you, or are you the captain?
Northern Maiden is ship-shape, ready to go.
Alright, must mean you must be in charge.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore.
So you're the captain, and this ship is the Northern Maiden?
Sure. Yeah, that's me. Why? Who sent you?
No one. Just that evidently some cultists came here on your ship and attacked me, tried to kill me, so I was looking for maybe a little assistance to get back there. I want to try to find out who it is so I can make sure that they don't try to do it again.
Hold on. That wasn't my fault. I didn't know they were going to attack anybody. I don't even know how I got here.
How do you not know how you got here? You're the captain of the ship. You're here on the ship. So that means you sailed here, right?
It's hard to explain. I remember those people with the masks coming on board. Then, the next thing I remember, I was here, and they were gone. That's not right, losing whole days like that. There's been something strange going on there for a while. But after this, I'm done. I'm not going back to Solstheim.
I think you are. In fact, I think you are going to take me and my two assistants to Solstheim.
Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there.
Alright, let me put it to you this way. You sailed with Solstheim with some passengers. Those passengers were cultists that mess with your mind somehow, probably so that you wouldn't be able to see them or identify them. They came over here, tried to kill me and my two companions here. I need to get back there, find out who these people are, and make sure that they don't try to do it again. So therefore, I think I need one quick little trip to Solstheim.
Alright, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
What do you mean, what's going on? Oh, for Pete's sake. Why is it crashing there? Again. Alright, we're going to go do that one more time. And then we're going to save right before we do his conversation. Right before we get to that point. And in the editing, we'll take that, we'll use the first conversation and go from there. Or we'll go for the second conversation. I'm just going to head right down there to do it. Make the save and get us there.
If you're looking for passage to Solstheim, too bad. I'm not going back there anymore. It's hard to explain. The next thing I remember, there's been something strange going on. Have you been listening to me? I'm not going back there. Alright, you have a point. Taking you back to find out who sent them is the least I can do. Besides, maybe you can put a stop to whatever's going on over there. I owe them a bit of payback myself.
Alright, and now it's working. I hit the save button a few times. Alright, ladies, looks like we're almost here.
Well, here we are. This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Now, from what you said, there's some strange things going on. Maybe it's got something to do with these cultists. Thank you for the trip, Captain. This.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
I'm looking for someone by the name of Mirak. Would you be familiar with him?
Mirak, I'm not sure. Because I don't... Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrim. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws. Any questions?
Yes, dude. Evidently I don't have to have a passport or anything. That's good to know. So, do you know who this Mirak is?
I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it.
Can you tell me anything about him?
I don't think so. I'm not. The name has something to do with the Earthstone. I'm not sure what.
Okay, so can it be? I don't think there's any non-blunt way of stating this. Why are you so suspicious of me coming here to visit? I'm not done anything to any of y'all.
I have to be. The second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern.
Oh, you're in charge of security. Okay, now it makes sense. I guess security here hasn't been an issue for y'all?
This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share of troubles. After all we've been through together, I refuse to let Councillor Morvain die.
I see. Alright, just because I'm new here, I'm not familiar with their culture, I don't know all these rankings and all that. What do these different titles mean? Just so I don't call one person by the wrong kind of thing. I don't want to get off on the wrong foot since I'm a stranger in a strange land.
Councillor Morvain is House Redoran's representative on Solstein. As second councillor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
Ah, gotcha. So what is the city of Blacklight that you mentioned? I'm new to this area of the world. I've not heard of that city before.
Your ignorance of our homeland doesn't surprise me. It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but we still get the occasional supply ship and visitors from there.
Okay, that's good to know. Learning a little history and culture here. So, the Argonians invaded your country of Morrowind?
Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. An attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmen needlessly lost their lives. And many more were exiled from their homeland.
Well, if you were enslaving them, I think that kind of explains why they did it. So, this city here, Raven Rock, is this just a Dunmer settlement? Are you as Dunmer here as they are Nord in Windhelm, or are you a little bit more eclectic than that?
Raven Rock started out as an imperial settlement. But the Empire decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles. When House Redoran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for the information. Like I said, I'm new to this land, so I'm trying to learn what I can, so that way I don't accidentally sound like an idiot.
Giallo, I was starting to wonder what happened.
We were delayed by bad weather. Before you even asked, yes, have the supplies you requested. But I can do about it.
Damn it, Jarl, no, we don't have any choice.
Look, the East Empire Company didn't give me a choice. They've raised their prices again. And there's nothing I can do about it.
After all these years, doubting us for every last trait we have. Let me talk to Laryl. I'll see what...
All right, then. Don't worry about rushing it. Just pay me when you can.
Like
your visit
their
here
version.
will be tolerated as long as you abide by our laws. Otherwise, you'll answer to the Reverend God.
Understood. I don't plan on doing anything bad unless I do it accidentally. That looks interesting. So, this is Raven Rock. And this is Solstheim. Somewhere here, someone who wanted to have me killed. I think it's time to figure out who it was. Make sure they don't do it again. And that is where we're going to go and end things tonight. Since we had those snarl ups there, let's make sure we don't create any more. Save, desktop, and away we go. All right. Except for that glitch at the end, things went really well. All right, story's moving along real good. I'm right at where I want to be here. I have a plan with the story and all that, so I hope you all enjoy what I've been doing here with the story so far and as we continue. So, schedule for the rest of the week, Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, U.S. Adjust your time zones accordingly. Is Grappler's Keep, our unlike what it says there in the Stream Elements announcements, it's a WWE 2K25 universe where all of our wrestlers are from different tabletop RPG genres, whether it be fantasy, cyberpunk, noir, all Weird Wild West, superhero, sci-fi, all of those different groups. And they all are wrestlers competing in a ring that we call the Dice Tray. We're just a couple of weeks away from our first premium live event of the season, the Bag of Holding, our version of WWE's Money in the Bank briefcase. So that's going to be coming here in just a few weeks. But on Saturday, our main event, Rufus Combs, the Marshal out of the Weird Wild West, is going to be challenging Novar Xanatrone out of the fantasy realm for the Master of Melee Men's Singles Championship. Rufus has successfully borne the Hunter's Mark 4 weeks in a row, which means he's able to turn that belt in for the title shot, and he is going to be doing so. So that'll be happening Saturday. Monday is Family Night at the Emporium, where my daughter Bonnie and I are working our way through a wonderful game called Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express. It's a modernized game based on the classic novel by Dame Agatha Christie. Having a real good time with it. We're really digging up some good and interesting clues now, and I'm looking forward to see where the game takes us from here. That'll be Monday night. Then next Wednesday, we will be back here for as we try to search Solstheim for cultists here in our adventure here at Kentucky Hawkeye and Jarl Balgruuf's Court, our current Skyrim serial that we have going. So, if you like what you see here, join us on Discord. We have sections there to talk about the different games we have going on here. Also have different sections for showing off your different creative endeavors and things of that nature, or just to yak. And we also have a very special section. It's mentioned here in the chat here as well. It is a section in Discord that we call the Prayer Closet. Here in this household, we definitely believe in the power of prayer. We know that it's real. We know that it's powerful. We know that it works. We've seen it time and time again with our family, our church family, and all of our other friends around us as well. So if you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it there in the prayer closet, and we will be praying for you. This isn't just say thoughts and prayers and then no one does anything. On my tablet right here next to me, in Evernote, I have a list of people on my personal prayer list that I try to keep up with for prayer and stuff like that, and I add people to it as we go, take people off as things get in, as prayers get answered, stuff like that. So this is real. We're definitely serious about this. Now I know some situations you might want that kind of spiritual support, but sometimes things might be a little personal, a little private, and you don't want all the internet knowing about it, which we can understand. Google does not need to know everything about our lives. So just use the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is. You know what it is. We don't know, but we don't have to know all the nitty-gritty details. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we'll be praying for you there just as much as if we knew what was actually going on, because the important thing is not knowing every single bit of information. All we need to know is that the need is there, and that's all we need to put you on the list. So again, if you'd like that kind of spiritual support, please take advantage of it there with the prayer closet. Now, let's see who's online. We're going to go so we can share some love. One thing that, speaking of which, there's one thing that people love on different channels, and that's merch. People like merch. You like merch? We got merch. We have hats. We have hats and t-shirts for Diet Water, for the channel, Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium, and for Grappler's Keep. We have hats. We have t-shirts. We have drinking glasses. We have stickers and other stuff as well. If there's stuff there on Fourth Wall that sounds interesting or you'd like, let me know. We can try to make the arrangements to make it happen. The Grappler's Keep stuff comes in black on gold or gold on black, one or the other, because those are the stage color. Those are our standard colors for the show. Everything else comes in a variety of colors and all that, so you're not just limited to what we had showing on there. We chose a variety of colors of things that would look good with the different logos. So, and there's all sorts of sizes, for men and women and all that. So please take advantage of that if you would like to get yourself some stuff. Now, other things that we have going on. Let's see, we have that going on. I have an Etsy shop. I make custom GM screens for tabletop RPG players and all that. So if you're a GM and you would like your own customized GM screen, I have ones that are just a standard 4-panel fold up wood panels that fold up like a book, makes it easy to carry, and I put document holders or note card holders in the back so you can have all your information there, or a magnetic strip across the front so you can just use magnets to hold your notes up and stuff like that. Also make a model that's 3 wood panels, long wood panel in the front, 2 smaller ones on the side, hooked up by magnets, and you can either do that solid, or we can cut into it and you can put a tablet facing yourself as you're GMing, so you can have all the information from you or play audio files and stuff like that. I've also made a version of that where the tablet is facing to the front. I'm not afraid to do that as well. I've done it once before. I can do it again. I also have a version that is the 3 panels on hinge, the 2 small panels on one side, the big panel in the front that has a computer monitor inside. A nice flat monitor there you can hook up to your laptop or PC and be able to put images there, put out audio sounds and stuff like that. So we have all of those models available. They're available for selection there in the Etsy shop. Various prices depending on the items that you're ordering. Everyone is made custom, so it's not a case of click on there and then you're going to get it. I've got examples of the work that I've done, but I make every single one custom. Haven't made one with the closest thing I've made to a duplicate design is I have the one that I use for Gen Con, especially for Cobalt Press, where I have the tablet facing myself and it looks like a mimic, and someone wanted a mimic for themselves, so I duplicated that. But otherwise, everything is custom for each individual because everyone wants something different. Everyone wants something that reflects themselves, and I am more than happy to do that. So put in your order there, and I will be in contact with you, and we'll come up with we'll either have you give me the exact design you want, or you can give me ideas, and I will surprise you with one. And just about everyone has liked what I've come up with for them after we talk and stuff like that. So please take it. So you can do that as well. So, with that, let's go ahead and see who we want to raid. Who's on? Let's see, we got Paige Switch, Voodoo Ush is going, but we raided him last time. Let's see. Dimples and Dice is going. He's got Vampire the Masquerade going. Gamer Poets, we just raided him recently. Let's go raid Dimples and Dice. Watched him in doing some RPGs, and I've watched him GM as well as being a player on Trooper's channel and such. So let's go ahead and let's raid Dimples and Dice then. So thank you very much, everyone, for coming. Please stick around for the raid. And until next time, everyone, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody.
It is the best Twitch channel that is secretly an old-timey ice cream parlor on either side of the Mississippi, or the Rockies. And you should hear about the specials. Monday nights is Bonnie's Bonbons, cream extravaganza with all the float sodas and sundaes you can shake a stick at. I can shake a stick at quite a lot of Sundays, but there is also a Fudge Rodin Sunday special on Tuesdays, and the famous 1, 2, 3 parfait on Wednesdays, where wrestlers meet up in the squared circle to work out their differences with some healthy wrestling-style fisticuffs. It is all good, clean fun. Hawkeye's old-time gaming emporium. Their milkshakes bring all the gamers to the yard, and their content is more exciting than any Nickelodeon. Take your horse and buggy to their address, twitch.tv/KY Hawkeye.
This has been a Diet Water production.